Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to make this cute card for St. Patrick's Day. To get started, we're going to use a piece of designer series paper from Gingham Garden, and it measures 5.5 by 2 inches. You're going to add adhesive around all the edges, and we're going to layer that to Pear Pizzazz cardstock. I'm going to line it up on my grid paper. This will help me to line up the pattern paper straight. And I'm just going to start right at the top. We're going to add a strip of the champagne glimmer paper. And this measures 5.5 inches, and I think it's about 1/8 of an inch wide. We're going to use a Tombow multi-purpose adhesive. We're just going to squeeze a thin line. And I'm kind of squeezing and sketching. So that way the line of adhesive isn't too thick. You just want a thin line. You're going to set your glimmer paper down, and I'm going to push it towards the designer series paper, and I can feel it hit the edge, and then you just hold it down for about 3, 4, 5 seconds, and you're good to go. We're going to create these little shamrocks using the Pansy Punch. We're using scrap Pear Pizzazz cardstock. You're going to slide it in from the top and give that a squeeze. And we need 3 of these. Actually, I'll do 4. We may put 1 on the inside. We're also going to use this little branch punch for our little stem to the shamrock. I'm just going to slide this in. Now it's kind of tough to punch out that little branch. So I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but I actually stand up. And I put 2 hands on this punch and press down, and then it pops right out. We can pull off this little part here because we're not going to need that. I'm leaving that little leaf just so I can add it to the back with a glue dot. Okay, so now to create the shamrocks, you're simply going to remove one of the 5 petals, so you have 4 left. So I'm just going to imagine there's a point in the center and just kind of cut over to that point, and I'm just slightly curving it, and then I'm going to repeat over here, and then that's going to be your shamrock. You're going to repeat that on the other ones. So we're going to curve the petals with your bone folder, and you're simply pressing against your thumb, so that way they kind of curve just a little bit. And the other thing I do is I kind of start to bend this end just a little bit to make it a little more 3-dimensional when it's on the card. And then just repeat for the other ones. We're going to use our glue dots to add the stem to the back. So just press that down, and we're going to add this to the back of the shamrock. So you have your stem attached to the back, and we can cut that off if that's too long, and then just repeat. I'm also going to add dimensionals to the back of the shamrock on these little petals because I want them to stay kind of popped up. So I'm just going to cut some of these in half. I'm going to use my pokey tool, and I'm going to place them right here on each petal. We're going to add the shamrocks to the front of the card with glue dots. So just press that right to the center, and then we're going to add the first one like this, and pressing down in the center. I didn't pull the backings off the dimensionals. They'll stay popped up, just being under the leaves. And then we're going to overlap this one a little bit. We're going to use a stamp set called Kreations Alphabet, and I'm going to use L is for luck. It's already on an acrylic block. We're going to use Pear Pizzazz ink, and we're using scrap Whisper white cardstock. Just tap tap. We're going to use the large oval punch. Turn it upside down. So you can do a half squeeze with the punch to check the placement, and once you like it, you can punch that out. We're going to use the scallop oval punch and punch out the champagne glimmer paper. Now it's hard for our regular adhesive to stick to this glimmer paper, so I like to go back to the glue dots and add that to each end. And then I'm going to show you one more trick. You can take a 1/2 inch circle punch and just punch this out of the center of this scalloped oval. So we're going to layer this right on top. It's going to stick with the glue dots. And then when we turn it over, we're going to add 3 dimensionals. We're going to put one in the center, so it's actually touching the Whisper White cardstock, just in case those glue dots don't hold up very well. This extra dimensional that is stuck to the Whisper White through that punched opening will make sure that that doesn't come off. We're going to add this right to the right, and I'm going to use my pokey tool to get under the largest pearl. I'm going to just put that right in the center. So we have another piece of Whisper White cardstock for the inside. It's 4 inches by 5 1/4. Add adhesive. And we're going to add one more clover to the inside. I'm just going to add this one right down to the bottom. And this one says Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll go back to the Pear Pizzazz, tap, tap. And this is going to go right on the inside. There you go, pretty quick and easy card for St. Patrick's Day. I hope you enjoyed this project. For more ideas, you can visit me at KeenanCreations.com. Thanks and have a great day.